Three, two, one. Hello, dear listeners. Whoever is listening to this right now, I have no bloody clue. My name is Solomon, and I am here with
Emily, hi.
Emily. Hi,
Emily
Emily.
Rose.
Emily Rose. Emily Rose, would you like to tell the audience what you were doing before you joined this call?
Oh, would I? Well, I knew I was going into work, having to do a lovely interview with my lovely friend Solomon, and so I thought, why not have a 1.5 margaritas? I think that would be very interesting for the listeners. I think that'd be great.
We're getting raw, unfiltered Emily Rose content, which
Oh,
is
heck yeah.
premium. Hell yeah, hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so Um, I haven't made like a list of questions for this because I'm unprofessional as well. And so we're just gonna start with like a basic like question. So,
Sounds good.
how much did you know about Dead by Daylight before joining this project?
See, the thing is,
Hmm.
nothing. I did know that my sister cosplayed as one of the survivors
Oh, cool. Which
for
one?
I don't know, the one
Yeah,
that
fair
looks
enough.
like her. You don't know what she looks like either.
I don't know
I
what she
mean,
looks like.
uh, auburn hair.
That
That's
really
it.
narrows it down.
That's all I got. That's all I got for you.
I'm gonna
And
be real. I don't think I know what color auburn is. Is that like red or is that
yeah,
brown?
it's a red brown,
Hmm.
a reddish brown.
Maybe it was Meg. I don't fully know. Ask
That
her
sounds
sometime.
correct. I think that sounds correct. Meg sounds
Okay.
right. You know what? Let's
Right.
go with that for
Let's
the
go with
plot.
Meg
Let's do that.
for the plot. Yeah, this is the plot.
This is the plot.
Okay, so you didn't know anything about DVD. But like how much did you know about like horror and like that kind of like are you a big horror fan or
Um, you're asking so many fun questions. No, no, I'm not. Which is probably a reason why I've never played Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, fair enough.
I I never grew up watching horror. My parents never watched it, and I think they also are not in the horror scene. So, just my entire family is just like not into the spooks and scares, but I'm trying to be less of a baby recently, and my friend is like, we have this deal where if he watches a Barbie movie with me, I have to watch a horror movie with him. So I'm slowly learning. It's painful, but you know what? I'm learning. It's fun. We're watching all of the classics.
Like
So it's
what? Like what
not
are some of the classics?
I watched Alien last
Ooh,
week. That was fun. A little
yeah.
man pops out of a chest. That's cool.
Not a little
Uh,
man.
li- a little man. It's quirky. Um,
Yeah? Yeah, he
yeah.
is.
um, what else did I watch? I think I saw Frankenstein. I don't know. I saw the British werewolves.
Oh, British
Um,
influences. It's fine.
that one. That
Yeah.
one was fun. They walked through the fog a lot, and nothing really happened most of the movie.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Uh, it's okay that you're still sort of a horror baby. I actually have not seen many horror movies. Like some of the killers in this podcast are from iconic horror movies, and I just
yeah.
straight up have not seen them. I haven't seen any of the Saw movies because they're too gory. I have not seen Nightmare on Elm Street because Freddy Krueger is scary, and I haven't
It's
seen the original Halloween because Michael Myers is daddy, and I couldn't make it through that movie without like nutting probably.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That you know what? That's super fair.
Completely and
Uh,
utterly fair. Um, so I guess my question to you is, what do you watch then? I have an answer that in my head because I know you a little bit,
uh-huh,
but like,
uh-huh.
what did you watch a lot as
As
a
a child,
young person? Yeah.
as a young person, I watched a, l- a lot of Barbie movies,
Hmm.
and I mean, I watched Disney movies. My family was a Disney family, and just because my dad
I
was
get
like
that vibe from
an
you. Yeah.
Imagineer, yeah. I also worked at Disneyland for like 5 years.
Whoa, really? What?
Yeah, I
Hello?
just recently quit. So,
Oh.
yeah, that was it was a fun time. It was nice to leave, gonna be honest.
Ooh.
I like
What did you do exactly?
I worked at Storybook Land in Fantasyland. So I
Oh.
worked at the ride with the big whale where I got to tell stories and use my voice, which was probably why I liked it so much. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you left because
I left because I got a better job that pays
nice.
me more. I now work at an apparel company, which is in the fashion industry.
Ew.
I'm an assistant merchandiser, and I help. Um, Design is a loose word. I put art created by graphic designers onto a T-shirt, and then I help put them on like a paper that then the sales team gives to like Target, Kohl's, Disney,
Right.
other stores, and then they buy it, and I help with that. And you know what? It's really nice not being yelled at by guests for 8 hours a day. It's pretty nice. I like it.
Wait. Okay, so is the cult? I've never. I don't think I've been to like Disneyland or World or. Okay, I went to the one in Florida like once, basically.
Yeah.
So what is the culture there in Disney? I assume it's magical and talking animals all the time, and nothing bad ever happens.
Nothing bad ever happens. My favorite thing to say is especially when I'm working rides like for instance, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
Mhm.
There's a little steering wheel on the car you go into. It's
Yeah.
just like a circle attached with a bolt to a stick. And then the kids
Okay.
like come in and they're just like they spin it and they're just like, "Does this really work?" And I said, "Everything's real at Disneyland." Um, Nothing's fake at Disneyland. That's my favorite thing to say. And then they go on their little magical ride and go into hell and die, and it's great.
I think I missed a few steps there, but
I can't believe that's allowed. That's
wait,
a ride. That's a ride at Disneyland.
they go to hell and die?
Yeah, they crash, and then they go to hell, and then they
Oh my
pop
God.
out, and they continue their day, and they're just like, "That was fun." And I was just like, "I hope you learned a lesson."
I,
Um,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ. I'm on
but
the opposite side of the country. Like I'm in South Carolina, so I've never been to Disneyland. And
oh,
Jesus, that just sounds.
it's a time. It's a whole time. I mean, like usually like the ambiance or like the guests. There's like two or three different kinds of guests. One of them
Right.
is okay. The first kind of guest is the people who have never been there before. So they're spending all of their money to have this extravagant, wonderful, no problems ever vacation, and then it
Right.
doesn't happen that way because rides break down. Sometimes the food's going to be out. Sometimes rides aren't going to be open that you want to go to. So they
Yeah, it
like
makes sense.
yell at me
Oh,
and ask why Monster is not accepting any food today through his giant mouth. That entire ride is just vor. Um,
wait. Moving on. Continue.
and then the second type is the annual pass holders. I can finally like talk about it because I'm not gonna get fired. We call them pass holes.
Oh no.
Sometimes. And they're just they think they know everything and they think they know all of us and they like talk to us and they're just like, "Oh, I am watching this show for the 7th time today." We have some live shows, not anymore because of the panorama.
Yeah,
Um
we really are in a Panera Bread, aren't we?
we really are in the Panda Express.
This is
Um
Panasonic. Continue.
There will be people that I also work like the theaters in Fantasyland. Worked, haha. There will be people that just sit there the entire day and just go into the show, sit in the front row for 8 hours, and I'm just like, you could be doing so much else. It's the same show. It's not gonna change.
This is so. You sound so bitter.
It's not gonna change. They're taking spots away from people who haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
Um,
I guess that's fair. Yeah.
yeah. Ugh. And then the third kind of guest, which is the good one, which I appreciate in my body and soul, are the people who have been there every so often. Like maybe it's a family trip like once a year, or maybe like every 3 years or something like that. So they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They have a plan, and they understand. They've been there before, so if they don't get on a certain ride, then you know what? That they're not gonna die, and they understand that, and I appreciate them.
Go them. Go
Yeah,
them.
we love
Um,
them.
well, Disney seems magical. I
Oh,
kind of
thanks.
want to steer it back towards you a little bit, though.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, you said that you like you told stories and stuff with your voice. And I'm assuming that's like part of the whole voice acting deal. So,
Mm.
voice actor, actress wise, how did you get into that? Like, how did that happen? Like,
That's a fun little story, isn't it?
oh boy.
So starting in 4th grade, I got my first lead role in a production in my in my elementary school production of Gold
Oh
Rush
yeah.
or Bust.
Oh boy.
It
Oh
was
boy.
great. Oh boy,
Yeah.
it was great.
Oh boy.
And I was just like, I want to be an actress. I like this because people were clapping at me and I felt validated. Um
Yeah. Yeah. Been there. Anyway.
Yeah. And so like going into high school and like my high school was like middle school and high school combined because it was weird. So going into middle school, I auditioned for all of the plays, all of the musicals, all of that stuff. And eventually, 8th grade, 7th grade hit, body issues came into play, and I was like, I don't want to be seen by anyone ever.
Damn.
Um,
I'm sorry.
so I was like, what if I can just do this, but like be behind like a microphone? And then that's
What
kind
if
of
I
like,
can hide?
what if I can hide who I am as a person? That's that's a bad way to start things. But then I like got to thinking more and I was like, you know what? Yeah, like my cartoons really like grew and raised me as a person and like taught me a lot about morals and friendship
Oh
and like
yeah, fucking definitely. Were you a
exactly.
Cartoon Network kid or a Disney kid
Oh
or a
hell yeah.
Nickelodeon kid?
Cartoon Network kid.
Yeah, those are the best kids, honestly. I think Disney
Exactly.
kids,
Right?
Disney kids think they're the shit, but they're not. And Nickelodeon kids are all in jail. So
You're not
Cartoon Network
wrong.
kids for the win. Yeah.
Exactly. We're the best. Also, I am biased because my sister does work at Cartoon Network, so I
Yo,
have to
she what? That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, she's cool. She works on the show Craig of the Creek.
I love that show.
Hell yeah,
Fuck.
I love that show so much.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
Yeah, it's really good. If you're listening to this, please go watch it. You can find it on HBO Max. Got him.
Yes. Do not
Um,
pirate it like I did.
yeah.
Anyway,
Support the show so they
support
keep
the show.
making more. So
Support
my
Emily's
sister has
sister.
a job.
Yes.
Yeah,
Keep Emily's sister employed,
please,
please.
please. Um,
Yeah, go ahead.
yes. So I was like, you know what? I kind of want to like do that too. I want to support, especially like younger girls and like people who don't have a lot of confidence, to just be able to say like, hey, you can do whatever you want to do if you set your mind to it. Kind of like how Barbie movies did for me, and like Kelly Sheridan, the voice of a lot of the Barbie movies, like did for me, and I was just like, I'm so blessed to have had her in my life.
Okay, so
Yes.
okay, I for some reason the YouTube algorithm seems to think that I would enjoy Barbie clips out of context. So I've gotten I've gotten a few of them, and I don't know what's happening.
That's okay.
So like, how good are the Barbie movies actually? This is not
They're
my
great.
area. Okay.
They're great. I love them. I watch them to this day. I've seen each one, minus like the newer ones, at least 20 times. Um,
Okay.
I they're
How does your
fun.
therapist feel about that?
Oh, I wish I could tell you. I'm still waiting to hear back from my ADHD appointment. Um,
Valid.
you want to know
Extremely
something messed
valid.
up? You want to know something
Uh-huh.
messed up about the American health system?
Oh
Um,
boy. There's a lot,
I
but yeah.
there's a lot. I I have Kaiser, which is a California thing, I think.
Yeah, I have no
Um,
idea what Kaiser is.
yeah, exactly. It's a health thing. Um, and then I was like, "Hey, can I have an ADHD appointment, please?" And they were like, "Okay, our nearest one is in a month and a half." And I said, "Okay." And so the month and a half pass, and then I get a phone call, and I was like, "Hello, Kaiser, it's me." And they say, "Okay, we're gonna send you paperwork in the mail to fill out." And I said, "Is that it? Is that
Wait.
is that what you waited to call me for?" They're like, "Yep, that's it." And you just turn the paperwork in. This
Aw.
could have been an email.
Yeah, it could have been an email. You
Yeah.
know
So
what? Yeah, we're gonna
yeah.
send all the proceeds of the Orixel podcast to Kaiser.
Thank
We don't
you.
really have any proceeds actually, but we'll send the zero money we've made so far and just
Perfect. Just
perfect.
like with a little
But
note
yeah,
saying, "Please up your
so
game."
that, so Barbie,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
how did that shape you as a woman?
As a woman,
As a
well,
woman,
as a woman, um, girl boss, gatekeep, gaslight.
gaslight, period.
um, I think it was a combination of both girl boss, of Girl Scouts and Barbie that really like molded me into the.
Oh, you were in Girl
I,
Scouts?
I was in Girl Scouts for
Oh,
13
cool.
years.
Yo, that's impressive.
Thank you, thank you. I'm a very stick-to-itive person. It was fun, especially like being a Girl Scout in LA. It's kind of great because we did a whole bunch of media stuff for Girl Scouts. I was at the pre-Grammy party one year. So that was fun. I got to meet Jordan Sparks. She's my
I
icon.
kind of forgot who that is, honestly.
Have you ever seen Big Time Rush?
Yes.
She was in one of the episodes, and that's how I know her.
Period.
She was
Okay.
in an episode, and then someone fell down a well. I think if that helps.
I don't remember a lot of Big Time Rush. I remember having a crush on all the guys at some point, but like individually.
Who's your favorite?
Uh,
There's
I
only one
don't.
correct answer.
I don't remember their names. I think. Okay, this is gonna make no sense, but maybe it'll make sense. It was the guy in the group that reminded me of the penguin Rico from Penguins of Madagascar. They have the same energy.
Carlos?
I think so. And yeah, because he was Hispanic or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
You
It's
are
always
correct.
Alyssa
That was
knows.
the correct answer. Thank you.
I have now. Yep, there we go. Everyone
Thank
knows
you,
my
thank you.
Big Time Rush bias.
Your big time secret. Your big time
Duh.
bias.
Uh.
Um,
But living in LA, do you meet a lot of like? Well, okay. I'm on the East Coast. You're on the West Coast, and you're in like LA.
Yeah.
I heard that city drains your soul and is kind of terrible. How is that?
Yeah. I hate LA as a place to be.
Yeah.
I lived on like the part of LA that wasn't really LA. Like it wasn't like LA. It was like LA County.
Okay.
So I do have to go into LA for when I want to go do like fashion district and like do that kind of stuff and get things for cheap.
Yeah.
It's scary. I don't like big places.
Are you a country girl at heart? You want to be out in the wilderness somewhere?
I want to be in the trees. I want to run into the forest and never return. That would be good for me. I think that'd be nice. You know what? I was like thinking about it during quarantine. I was just like, well, I'm not doing anything anyways.
I might as well run into the
I might as
forest.
well just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, most people seem to start voice acting then, but no, you're going to go into the trees and never look back.
Exactly.
I think I would do that if like I had enough drugs and bug spray.
Yeah.
I
Sometimes
could do the rest of it.
One for both.
I don't know. I feel like flies like getting high. I just have that feeling about them.
I think they do. I think it's their wings. They like getting high.
I get it. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
now I'm sad because I'm in a bad mood. So I forgot where we were. Something about Barbie, voice acting.
Yeah. Yes.
So what? I don't know how like long you've been voice acting, but like how much stuff have you been in, and what's been some of your favorite stuff? And you don't have to say anything you've been in with me because that's like a cheap answer. So.
Wow. Okay.
Because fun fact, audience, I've worked with Emily on 2 other projects. One
great.
was because this is gonna sound really bad out of context, but one was a coronavirus radio play about Asian people.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
I
think
you folks can see this about me, but I am a white woman.
She's a white woman, a white woman's Instagram. And then you were also in this other project that has not come out yet. That will come out, but it might be kind of shitposty when it does. But anyway, yeah, I've worked with Emily before, but it's my first like conversation with her. But what I want to know from you is like how, MF voice acting. What have you liked doing? What have you not liked doing? How's that been?
Um, I've been doing voice acting for, I think I decided upon 5 years.
Hmm.
A lot of it was during college years. So I wasn't really like deep into it because I was doing school.
Yeah.
Um, and then right as I got out of school, quarantine hit, and
Oh wait,
then
hold on. Sorry, you're out of
oh,
college?
yeah,
Oh,
I
I
gra-
thought. Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I mean, when we first met, I was in college.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I was
I'm
gonna say.
also I am going back to college this fall,
Right.
so you're not technically wrong.
I was gonna say you kind of sound like a teenager to me. I thought you were like
How
closer
old
to
do you
my
think I
age.
am? How old do you
No,
think I
I
am?
I dead ass thought you were like 19.
Ah, sick. Thanks, bruh.
Just okay. Fair enough.
uh,
Um, Back to the original question though. What voice acting? How has that been for you?
it's been good. I like doing it. I have a good time most of the time when the directors are competent, which is why
Yeah.
I like working with you so much because you're most of the time a competent person.
The most of the time is the important part there. Don't give me too much credit, please. No, I get what you mean though. I've worked with people who I'm just like, you don't have any of your shits together. Not a single shit of yours is together, but
Not
I
a
think
single.
like 80% of my shits are together.
That's pretty
Um,
good. That's a
yeah,
pretty high like margin if you compare
yeah,
yourself to everyone on Casting Call Club.
yeah.
Um,
I feel confident that this project will get out in the time I want it to, and it'll be good. I feel confident in that now. Now this might age poorly, and it's like this will never get leaked, and it'll never come out. But hopefully, I'm wrong. Oh,
I
speaking
think
of director things,
mhm,
record your lines for the thing. Love you.
you got it.
Okay.
I've been
Um,
bad at that recently because
nah,
I've
you're fine.
been busy with a new job. But yeah,
You're just a
just
girl boss in the
I'm
world, you know.
I'm just a girl boss doing my own girl thing.
Literally.
Um,
Um, I guess I
terrible
wanted to
friend.
ask. Yeah, felt that. I wanted to ask like, so do you have any like types of roles you love playing? Like, do you love playing like ingenue, or are you more like a villain kind of gal? Like, what do you like playing if you can choose to play
Uh,
what you play?
yes, I love playing the bubbly airhead because I think that's just fun.
Yeah,
Like head empty, no thoughts. I think that's great for me. Um villains are very fun, although I don't often get cast as villains because I don't have that type of voice. Um
true.
and just like
I mean, you're
the
go
uh-huh.
on, go on.
Just like the bubbly like protagonist. Like, I'm gonna chop off your dick. That kind of
Whoa,
thing.
I don't think that those are. That's not generally a protect. I mean, maybe in the way that Hollywood's going currently, I'd write characters like that. But
Yeah,
like, well, I mean, you are kind of playing a villain in this podcast, just to tie it back to Dead by Daylight somehow.
that's true.
Susie's not like the worst person when it comes to like the killer cast. She's pretty mild. She's just a teenager who got lumped into some bad shit. But
Yeah.
how was playing that character, if you can remember what that was like whenever you recorded your
I
lines?
I think she's fun. I like her. She's very tumblery, which I mean I was during the high school times.
Yeah.
Like I get it, and like she's just kind of like following along, and she's just there, and she finally found herself, like when she left the Legion, and then she kind of like came back, and I'm just like, Susie, no, don't do it. Susie, they're bad for you.
They're
Susie,
toxic,
please, they're
girl.
toxic. Yeah,
Yeah. I think
she didn't do it for you.
teenagers often make choices that are just bad for them. Speaking as a teenager, I make a lot of choices that are bad for me. Like I'm
Yeah,
drinking I'm drinking like 2 different cups of boba tea right now just because I'm a
that
poor.
is delightful.
No, it's not delayed from my fucking wallet. It's
That's fine.
not for that.
What flavor?
It okay, so one is like Hokkaido, which I have no idea like what it
Very
is,
good,
but
very good.
tastes like coffee. And
Uh-huh.
this one just says Thai, like the country question mark, and it tastes. Hold on,
Wait,
there's some slurping ASMR.
have you had boba tea before?
Oh yeah, it's all over the podcast. I just
Oh,
like
okay.
to like try new flavors every time I get it.
Got
I've
it.
never had Thai, I've never had Hokkaido, and they both kind of taste similar, honestly. Um, But it's not about me. It's about
Uh-huh.
you. Sorry, I'm like chewing right now.
I love boba.
Boba's great.
It's great. I
Um,
like entire high school. I was just drinking boba. They would sell it after school at my
what kind
school.
of cool ass high school that you went to
I
that
went
sold
to the
boba?
#1 school in California.
Oh boy. Anyway.
It was bad. We were on the Daily Show.
Yo,
Ugh.
actually?
Yeah. Not for good reasons. For bad reasons.
Oh, 1 second. Hold on. I think 1 second. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, weird. I think my microphone just cut out or something. But anyway, so why were you on the Daily Show? Hello?
Wait.
Okay, now I can hear you again. What's up? Hello? Ladies and gentlemen, we might have lost Emily for a bit.
Give me a second, okay?
Okay.
My XLR cables do not like me. They do not like me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I felt that one.
I am here now for now. So yeah, my high school was on the Daily Show. We it's really bad. It's really bad.
Sing
So
it. It's fine.
we
Give us
were,
free speech here.
yeah, we were learning about I was already out like of high school.
Mhm.
I was doing the college thing. And then I heard that we got on the Daily Show cuz like a parent complained, which rightfully they should. We were learning about slavery.
I like where this is going.
So the teachers had us tie our hands up with duct tape
Oh my god.
under
Oh
the
my
desk
god.
and watch Roots while they banged rulers on the desks.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So we were on the Daily Show. Yeah, it's bad.
I don't know how to respond to that. And I say a lot of fucked up shit, but Jesus Christ.
See, I thought it
Um,
was. I mean, like, obviously it's not normal, and I know that. But
no shit.
I just thought like all high schools did that.
Did you actually? Like,
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know.
no. No. What?
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
no, my high school is like named after one of the most prolific slave owners of the like Confederacy. But we never did that shit. Like
Yeah, it's bad. It was a
Okay.
time and a half.
Well, at least you weren't there for that.
Yeah. Oh, I
Did
did
the
it.
students
No,
Wait, you did it?
I had to do it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Um,
okay.
No, I had
Ooh.
to do it, but it didn't get reported on until after I left.
Okay, so what ran through your mind when they said, "Yeah, we're gonna duct tape your hands together"?
I was in 8th grade. I was just like, I just want to watch a movie.
Yeah, no, that's valid. That's
Yeah.
thinking about it. Nah, that's actually. I mean, I guess I probably shouldn't be okay with that because
Perhaps not.
I'm a little too black for that. But I mean, like, it's all right. Well, California, you're doing
Yeah.
amazing, sweetie.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
You've got the right stuff.
Got
Okay.
something.
You got something all right. All right. So anyway, back to you.
Uh-huh.
What? I kind of think of just ending it right there and just having no words.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm kind of running out of things to ask you. That just really threw
That's
me
fair.
off.
I don't think I ever answered your question about like what I've been in that I've liked.
Oh yeah, that. Name some stuff you've been in. I think I saw one of them. It was like a cowboy western kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I did do that. That was on my Instagram.
Yeah.
I've done some like thesis projects for animation students.
Sounds cool.
I have done it was like a cowboy like a face off. It was very like sci-fi, very gay.
I love sci-fi gay.
Right? It's a good
Best.
genre.
It's the only genre.
It's the only genre. And I have done another one. It's called Neat and Messy. It is not yet out, I
Ooh,
believe.
okay.
But it's really cute. The animation student who did it is very, very talented. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. And
I have
then
a kindred like spirit with animation people just
yeah.
because like I done some animatics and I honestly think that if I weren't so hell bent on directing and show running, I'd probably be in that area. But hell, who knows? I could probably direct like some kind of animated thing at some point.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. Just do
yeah,
it. Just
I might. I
you're
might.
already doing all of it, so why not just do some more?
Yeah, literally. I feel like Lin-Manuel Miranda in just that like I'm trying to do fucking everything, or maybe more like Donald Glover in the fact
There
that
you
he just
go.
does. Yeah, we look
Yeah,
kind of similar too a little bit, or at least we used to. But um,
there
anyway,
you go.
yeah.
Um,
So what's your
yeah.
end goal then? Like, is you want to be like full-time voice actress, or is that like something that you want to do on the side, or like what?
Ideally, in the ideal, wonderful, perfect world I live in, I would love to do voice acting as a career. In the reality that is my brain, I understand that I need money. But you know what? I also I really love doing like fashion and fashion design. Um, so
Yeah,
that's what I'm doing right now, and I'm sticking my toes in the water for the fashion
nice.
industry. Um,
What do you
so
like about fashion? I don't personally. I
I
wake up every
yeah,
day and I may or may not put on clothes, so I don't really get
wonderful.
fashion.
That's fair.
So like, why do you like fashion?
It's not so much modern fashion. I love costume design and
Yeah.
I love cosplay. And I in my I got a theater. I have a BA in theater arts. So I was
Hmm.
going in for acting and then my college said, "You're not doing that because you didn't make it into the thingy." And I said, "Okay, fine. I'll divert
Yeah.
my I'll divert my talent somewhere else." So I took a costuming class, like a design class, and the teacher was like, "You're really good at this," and I was like, "Hey, yeah, I am."
Validation. Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like, "This is really fun." So I just started doing that, like some more. I'm designing, not all, some of my sister's bridesmaids, dresses for her wedding.
Oh, she's getting
Uh,
married too. Wow, your
yeah,
sister really seems to be popping off. Craig
she's
of the
really doing
Creek, a
exactly
marriage. Literally, what a queen.
right. Honestly, y'all go watch Cradle the Creek. It's great.
Go watch Craig of the Creek right now.
Go
Don't.
support
Who
my
cares
my
about
sister's
my?
wedding.
Yeah, who cares about this podcast? Go watch Craig of the Creek right now. Stream
Do it.
stream Craig of the Creek.
It's great. Um,
Yeah. Go on.
yes. But yeah. So I think that's it's a nice thing for me to do for money. And then on the side, I can also have voiceovers for fun because I like
Yeah.
fun. Every
Who
day I
doesn't?
save
Yeah.
20 minutes for fun. Uh,
20 minutes, is that all you could afford?
yeah.
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough.
um, but yeah, I mean, so far it's working out. It's better than working at Disney, not gonna lie.
Fair
And
enough.
I'm soon gonna get my first demo
Mm.
if the person making it gives me my script.
Demo for
Um,
what exactly?
demo for cartoon animation. So for
Oh, nice.
animation. And yeah.
Well, you really got to use your fashion costume skills to do a like Susie cosplay, which honestly should be pretty easy because it's just a hoodie and pink hair. Um,
Fantastic. I can do
yeah,
that.
yeah. You
Wonderful.
if you do, just let me know and I will pump. What's the word? I'll gas the hell out of you.
Thank
Um,
you.
gas you up,
Gaslight the
that
hell.
kind of thing.
Gaslight
Wait,
the
that's
hell out of
not
me.
that's not what I meant.
No, 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 no.
So gaslighting aside, I gotta start to wrap up soon because I have another conversation to record
Understandable.
soon. But do you have any like advice for people who want to voice act? People who like maybe are trapped in Disney right now.
Yeah.
Women, just
Women.
as a whole, just half the population.
Okay, yeah.
Whoever you want to target a message to, now is your time. Now for the 4 people that are listening, it's your
Fantastic.
time. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, for each of the 4 people here. If you are wanting to be a voice actor, get started, do everything you can. Just just if you don't think you can do it, just audition for practice. I think it would be fun. I have auditioned for a number of things, and surprisingly, I've gotten cast in a few of them. If you're stuck in Disney and you hate it, get out. If you're stuck in Disney and you love it, but you know you want to do something else as a career, get out. If you're stuck in Disney and you love it, that's good. And you want to do it as a career, that's good, I
Okay.
guess. If you're a woman, my favorite quote, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Don't give them your consent.
Period.
There we
Girl
go.
boss moment.
Period. Girl boss moment.
Period.
And for
Well,
the
I'd
first
like.
person listening, thank you
Okay,
for
go
being
ahead.
here.
No,
For the
very
fourth
nice of them.
person listening, thank you for being here, listening to me and my good friend, Solomon.
We've been best friends since childhood. Actually, fun fact: we've just never talked until this very moment.
It's true.
Um,
We were born next to each other, actually, in the same hospital.
Yeah, and then I got shipped to South Carolina,
Mhm.
unfortunately.
Mhm.
But anyway, thank you to the voice actors listening. Thank you to the people trapped in Disney listening. Thank you to the women listening,
Yes.
and thank you to the fourth demographic of pseudo people listening currently. This has been Solomon and
Emily Rose.
Emily Rose, and thank you for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye. I'm gonna stop Craig now.